everyone, my name is Diana, and today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Long story short, back when I was in high school, I used to have a lot of acne, and I don't know, it's something that's very difficult to deal with in my opinion. It just impacts your mental health, it impacts the way you feel about yourself. It's just hard. I just wanted to talk about some of the products that I've been using and that I have used in the past to kind of, I don't know, maybe give people an idea, and I wanted to talk about my journey with acne. So let's get started. So first of all, I want to say that there's nothing wrong with having acne. It's just very normal for a lot of people, and it's something most people have to go through, whether you're 16 or you get it later in your 20s. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just talking about my experience and how it affected me. These are some of the products that I have used that have helped me. I'm not saying that it's going to help everybody, but maybe it'll get you to the right place. I can't find my words today. One of the first things, my mom and I, because I was only 15, 16, however old I was when I first had acne, it was mostly around my cheek area and my chin. My chin was mostly hormonal, and my cheeks, it just flared up. Even if I wasn't touching my face, I always tried to not touch my face. I tried to wash my face every single day, but nothing was helping. My dad said that he had the exact same thing when he was my age, and I guess it was just genetic. But what my mom did, she took me to my primary physician. So we went, and he recommended that I went on birth control. And my mom, being the Latina mom that she is, she was like, no, you are not going on birth control. That's gonna mess you up. No. So I was like, okay. So even though I did hear some good things about birth control, but I also heard the bad, so I was kind of like, okay, maybe my mom has a point, so maybe let's not go on birth control yet. So he was like, okay, let's try this cream. So he gave me 2 creams, one for the daytime, one for the nighttime, and it was working for a couple of, I completely forget what it's called, but it was working for a couple of days or like a month or something. But I noticed that every time like I went outside, my skin like burnt, and every time I took pictures, my skin looked red. It looked so inflamed. It was not cute at all. My skin did not feel good at all. So I told my mom, like, this isn't helping. So I finished the product, and my acne came back, and it came back worse, to be honest. So we went back to my doctor. He kind of tried again. I honestly completely forget, this was kind of a long time ago, but my aunt, she was pregnant at the time, and she was seeing this naturopath, and she basically recommended that I go see her, that they do treatments for acne and I should go see her. So my mom, being the wonderful woman that she is, she booked an appointment, and we went. And I went like 3 times over the course of 6 months. So the first time I ever went, they did a food sensitivity test, and I had to cut out so many foods from my diet, even tomatoes. Like, who's sensitive to tomatoes? But apparently I was. And the deal is, you go back after a month, they give you these medicines, like these natural medicines, that's going to clean your stomach, and you go back after a while, and they do the food sensitivity test again, and they start adding foods back into your diet. You go for another couple of weeks, you come back, do the test again, and the results from that test the final test, it's supposed to be the food that you actually have to avoid. So I had to avoid like kind of stuff like bread and milk. And here's like a little background story. When I was younger, my mom used to try to give me milk every single day, every day in a glass, and like cow's milk. And I would drink it because my mom would drink it even though I told her I felt bad. But I would drink it, I would feel disgusting every day at school. And then nobody, like my mom didn't believe me, she just thought I was making it up. She was like, ah, no, you're making it up. And my grandma didn't believe me, nobody believed me. Long story short, I am sensitive to milk, and it was affecting my skin and my stomach health. So yeah, milk's not good for you, dairy's not good for you. Okay, long story short, my visit to the naturopath, it actually really did help me a lot. Cutting out those foods helped me so much. Like, and I completely forgot the products that I was using in high school, but I was making sure that I didn't use too much product on my skin, because before I would use toner, I would use cream upon cream upon cream, and I was so scared of any oils, serums, because I was like, oh, that's going to build up and make my acne worse. And honestly, no, I found that using less product on your skin was actually better. But yeah, so I use the Cetaphil cleanser. It's just I have combination to oily skin, so I find that this works best. I was using I don't have the bottle anymore, but I was religiously using the Body Shop seaweed face wash. It was actually very good, and it's very good at getting rid of the oils. But I found that after, because I think I used like 3 bottles of it, like I think I used it all last year, I don't even remember, but I had it, my skin was starting to feel super dry over the winter, and when I finished it, I think this whole quarantine thing started happening, and Guildford Mall was starting to close, so I think I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna bother just trying to go get the one from the Body Shop. So my friend recommended the Cetaphil, and I was like, I think I've used that before, like for travel, you know, the little ones for travel. So I think I'm gonna give it a try, and it actually makes my skin really nice. My skin does not feel like dry at all after I've used it, and my skin just feels really, really soft afterwards. So 100% recommend the Cetaphil. After I wash my face, I use the Ordinary. It's a brightening serum with stabilized vitamin C derivative. It's ascorbyl glucoside and solution 12% by the Ordinary. I think Sephora actually sells Ordinary, but I think just online. But yeah, this is actually really good. I really like it. I used to be really scared of anything serum or anything oil. This isn't an oil, but I was just really scared of it because I thought that was going to break me out, but it didn't. It hasn't. It makes my skin really bright, and it actually helps with my acne scarring because I get really bad acne scarring. So it actually does help. It does. Then I use this Juice Beauty, the organic solution oil-free moisturizer, and this is a clean vegan product, and I actually do really like it. I was using I forgot what it's called, First Aid Beauty. I was using the cloud. It looks like a cloud. I don't know. It looks like a cloud. What is it? If I can find a picture, I'll show you, but I did really like that a lot. But I kind of wanted to try something different. I felt like, I don't know why, I like my skin to be really soft, and I like it when moisturizers, like I like it when I feel it. I don't know. that might be something a little bit weird, but I like that. And I felt like I couldn't grab enough because it was such a tiny, not tiny, but it was like, it felt like it wasn't enough product. This thing is low-key thick though. She's thick, so a little goes a long way. And it's not actually that badly priced. I think it's $30. It's not that bad. Honestly, invest in your skin. That's all I can say. It's honestly, I don't regret. The things I don't play around with is my hair and my skin. Like, clothes, whatever. I can get it from wherever as long as it looks cute. But skin, I don't mess with that. Okay, anyways. So, and when I need when I want to use a face mask, I use the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask, Clay and Snow Lotus Extract. It's really nice. I really like this one. I got this for the first time maybe December 2018. I think it was only because I got a gift card from my brother to Sephora, because honestly this is expensive, but it works. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, it's really good. But I use like I forget what the place is called, Miniso, right? I think it is. They sell these sheet masks, and I didn't believe in like using them. Is that the right word to say? Like, I didn't understand their purpose until my skin would get really dry in the winter. So I started using it, and it made my skin so nice. So sheet masks, I recommend too if your skin is feeling a little bit on the dry side. And stuff like this, like clay masks, I recommend when your skin is like, you're kind of having a little breakout even. I use this like as a spot treatment too. I just leave it on. This is probably really bad, but I leave it on overnight, just if it's on one spot. And it helps reduce the redness and the size of my pimple. It's good. But yeah, it's minimal. Also because you're broke. I think it's worth spending a little bit more money on your skin. I just wanted to say there's nothing wrong with having acne or anything like that. I went through it and it was honestly really rough, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That's super cheesy, but it's not gonna last forever. So I hope this helped anybody that's looking for anything, any tips, this turned into life advice, but I hope it helped. And let me know in the comments how you thought of this video, and if you want me to make anything like this again. I'm open to suggestions. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.